nothing you're seeing is real. Can you trust anything that a magician does?
Do you remember the first email you ever sent to me?
No.
It's very short, very simple. So it ends with, if we just stick to the truth.
What's your point to this? What are you saying, Brad?
Put your hands together for Amazing Johnathan.
The Amazing Johnathan sort of deconstructed magic.
He was like a rebel magician. I loved him.
I performed in over 100 TV shows, made millions of dollars, and everything came crashing down when I was told I had a year to live. It's not a joke. So, my diagnosis with a heart problem was years ago. I'm overdue. Do a little speed now and then.
He's never going to quit.
I want to go back on the road and do some more shows.
He associates the success with the drugs. What are we telling him to go back to?
It's not a good idea. What if he died on stage with people laughing because they thought it was part of his bit?
Do you think there's any chance he's fabricating his diagnosis?
The Amazing Johnathan setting off a little bit of a comeback tour.
Is he still sick?
You just never know with him. Is this a joke?
Every morning I wake up worrying that he's going to not be alive anymore.
Everyone thought that the whole dying bit was a prank.
I feel dizzy.
You need answers, buddy.
Why are you even asking me that? Are you disappointed that I'm not dying in your time frame?
Don't go.
You're wasting my time.
What is really going on?
This is way out of my realm. It's like private investigator work.
Access might be cut off.
This is my answering machine.
I feel bad that I'm using him for his death.
It's been going on for too long.
He's been working on this for years.
You need to finish something up.
You're dealing with a mess.
And they don't want to be filmed.
What does the story do?
I want you to smoke with me.
If I was in your shoes, I would smoke meth.
It's gonzo journalism.
Keep telling yourself that.
Absolutely not.
You have to.
I'm making a documentary on you.
The other documentary team was there.
So is it a race to get yours out first now?
Why don't you see how weird that is?
I do.
We're both gonna kill each other.
What if social media could save lives? Right now, there are literally millions of people struggling with undiagnosed medical conditions.
I'm Brittany, Kamaya's mom. She's 6 years old. She's paralyzed anywhere from 3 to 20 seconds, over 300 times a day.
I was in the Gulf War. I served 8 years, and now I'm losing my memory. Every time the deja vu happens, I feel my eyes roll in the back of my head, and then I flatline.
Sadie has this incurable disease that the only thing you can do is, remove half of her brain. How could that be the only thing you do to a kid?
My body is going through something. The doctors are like, we can't help you.
I want to know if somebody else has this.
They need something different, the kind of thinking that happens usually outside the hospital. I'm Dr. Lisa Sanders, and I'm a physician at Yale. And for the past 15 years, I've written a column for the New York Times Magazine about patients who have mysterious symptoms, but I always wanted to go the next step. Using the internet, we have the ability to harness all the intelligence of people around the planet to get some answers.
I was thrilled to see that many responses.
It's what we hoped for.
Never, ever, ever give up.
There is somebody out there that understands.
The symptoms align perfectly with the things that I've experienced.
There's another mom out there like me that was looking for an answer. We're not the only ones.
You gotta keep a positive attitude.
It's the good news.
We can create a movement. There's hope. 1, 2. Are you trying to kick me?
No! I did not do it on purpose.
I know.
My name is Lena Grisky, and I go to the best ballet school in the world. But I have a secret.
It's magic.
I'm a time traveler from 1905, and my boyfriend Henry is doing everything he can to get me home. This is incredible.
You've got to get current.
I'm getting current.
Oh, she's amazing.
You don't know who you're messing with. The time collectors. They're after me.
Whatever time you're in, sounds like your life depends on it.
don't want.
When I run out in the field, I don't hear anything. There could be 20,000 people in the stadium. It doesn't matter. All that matters is what you're about to do on the football field and that you're there with your boys.
You know, ever since I was young, like I always played quarterback. You know, that's just my persona.
Ooh, there he is, boys. Oh, no!
Jake Fromm was ranked as the 4th best pro-style quarterback in the country.
I'm trying to do all I can do to make that NFL dream come true.
In Las Vegas, you have access to every single thing you could possibly think of. I think there's no doubt that I'm misunderstood. There's people out there that look at me as like an arrogant kid because I talk about my team saying we're not going to lose a game. If it works for me, I'm not changing it for anything.
I think about my dad a lot, like before the games. I know he's not able to be there like physically, but I know he's watching me from up in heaven. It means a lot to me that he played quarterback and I get to play the position that he played.
Welcome back, everybody!
It's kind of just a weird situation to think, okay, this is it. Like, you got 15 games and your high school career's done.
First day of official practice, which means I can officially tell you to go home and not come back.
If you're the quarterback, everybody's watching you all the time. Like, don't be the guy that messes up.
Oh, quarterback late. Who's supposed to be the first one here?
The worst thing I'd say about being a quarterback is everything's your fault.
How are you going to get back on a stretch? You're a leader, whether you like it or not. Unless you don't want it, that's cool.
When I walk into the room, I'm trying to make people accountable for their effort.
I have not done a bad job. I just don't think you do a great job.
They got a 5-star defensive end that everybody in the nation wants.
We lost in the 3rd round the last 2 seasons, and quite honestly, I'm tired of it.
It must be game week! I mean, the next level is going to be a completely different monster. I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
We're talking anywhere from 10 to 15,000 people when we play a crosstown rival for high school football. That's a really big game.
Everybody in this city is going to be there.
I love the doubters, I love the haters, so we're just going to prove everybody wrong.
I think it's going to be a war.
1, 2, 3,
Why are you above the law?
Tate, I'm serious. You need to check in here a little bit.
Yeah, I'll check in 2 o'clock a.m.
If I didn't play football, honestly, I have no idea. I don't know where I'd be without it.